Jensen here with our newest silver leader, Sean Brooks. And guys, we're going to go over getting back to the basics. Sean and his team have added almost 40 people in the last week to their business in West Virginia. And he's going to kind of tell us about getting back to the basics and exactly what you have to do to get started in this business. So Sean, I'm going to let you take over. Kind of explain to us what you guys have been doing and what your team and all that process and stuff like that is.
Sounds good. I appreciate it, Jennifer. Well, yeah, I mean, basically, we're growing so rapidly that these steps are going to be really, really important to learn. We literally were just getting so many people excited and getting them to take that first step to enroll. We were getting them to just kind of skip some steps because we were so excited to get more people enrolled. So now we got to kind of go backwards and really get everyone up to speed, on the fundamentals and the basics of this business, so then they can move forward and start to duplicate it with their business. So yeah, we were just high speed enrolling. So the first thing is to take that first step, place that first order. It's a very small commitment, but you have to take that first step. So that's step number one, is just get started. You're not really going to know what you're doing, but like I said, it's just more important to get started. You'll learn as you go. We'll help you out like I'm doing here and teach you the basics.
And so with step number one, what are you getting with that? You're getting your product, right? Free website, and all the tools and materials that you need. You're going to get the three-way calls during the week, our help as your leadership and upline. So that's really the first step. Get your website set up, get your spot locked in, and so we can get on to step two. So Sean, tell us a little about step two and why it's important to do this.
Right, so this is the driving factor behind you do what you do, why I do what I do. It's because I want to create a better life for myself and my family. Yours could be, create an additional $100, $200 of monthly income. $500, it's really not a monetary value, but it could be for you. Mine's a little bit higher than that, but this is the force that drives why we do what we do in this business.
All right, so let's talk about step number three, the contact list. Sean, can you give us an overview of maybe, how many people you think we need, where to get the contacts from, and a generalization of all that?
Absolutely. You guys, step three contact list really is the lifeblood of this business. Okay, we're all about reaching out to other people, presenting them an opportunity. If you don't have people to do that with, then that doesn't happen. So, when you first get started, you've taken that first step, you've got your dreams, you understand why you're doing this. You want to create a list. So the first thing I say is, Jeffrey, you just enrolled, we're at step three, pull out a piece of paper and let's write down the list. People ask, well, how many people? I say, write down at least 300 people right now. They're like, well, I don't know, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, Jeff, how many Facebook friends you got?
Probably about 800.
Exactly, guys. Really, the list is already created on Facebook or go through your cell phone. But it really is important to actually write these names down, because then you can track, who you've already contacted, how it went, when to follow up with them, and which will lead us here into our next step.
Back to the contact list, those are great points. Does it matter if you're best friends or maybe you haven't talked to them in a little while?
Great point. Absolutely not. Literally, guys, it doesn't matter who. You never know who is going to be great at this business. You never know who's going to want to do this business. The person you least expect, something's going to click with that person, and they're going to want to do it. So get as many people as possible, because you never know. We just want to get them there, and we'll present them this information, this opportunity, and this product, and they can do with it what they want.
All right, so never prejudge.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, guys, the next step is step number four, and that's the invitation process. And when we say invite, you need to have somewhere to invite them to. So that's going to be either a three-way call with Sean or myself or Richard or someone else in your team, or it's going to be a home event or a Verve party or a hotel event or Vegas or any of our events that we have throughout the week and throughout the year. You need to know how to invite them. So Sean's going to tell us a little bit more about the invitation process and maybe what to say.
Absolutely. The invitation process is huge. If you never invite someone, they're never going to be able to be presented this opportunity. So, what we just did up in Morgantown, and that's why we got to get you guys the basics, is that's what we were doing and people were so good at, because they genuinely didn't know about the business, about the product. So it's really better if they don't try and tell everyone over the phone, well, I'm doing this thing. It's literally just excitement. Hey, man, listen, I just started this new business opportunity. I'm really pumped about it. What are you doing right now? Why don't you come check it out?
So excitement and short and sweet.
Absolutely.
Straight to the point.
It's simple. Just invite them to come over to check this out. And that's when you plug into us, me, Jeffrey, even our upline. Let us do the heavy lifting. We'll present the opportunity because we know more about it. We know more about the products. Your job is basically just to invite people from your contact list to come over and hang out and check this out and see if they want to do it or not.
Right, and then when we get you to the point where you're having a success, where you're making some income, then guess what? You guys can do that for your group like we're doing for y'all. Lastly, step number 5, the enroll process again. It's the same step that you took in number 1, but it's with your newest person. After you teach them the invite process, after you get them in the door to a home event, a meeting, a 3-way call, we're going to simply enroll them, set up their website, and get them going. And then here's the next step, is to launch their business. And launching their business is just duplicating steps 1 through 4. Guys, you can be the best enroller in the company, but if you don't teach people to duplicate, if you don't teach them the launch process, steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're only going to grow as big as the number of people you personally enroll. And so that's the key. That's what makes this business so successful and grows at a high rate. And so that's it for today. Sean, you have anything you want to add?
I mean, I just want to add that you nailed it right on the head. This business is all about duplication. You know, you go through all the steps, you use us continually to get new people, and then help them launch their business, teach them as they go, as they're still using us, so then they can launch their people and leverage everyone's time in the meantime.
Well, guys, stay excited, stay plugged in, keep checking back here for more videos and updates. It's Jeffrey and Sean with VimaDreamTeam.org. Have a great day, and bye for now.